right. Hello, everyone. We're going to be going over assignment number 6, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or ABA form. So this is an assignment that's going to teach us a little bit about ABA form, which is a common song form, using Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, which is a song that is in ABA form. So the best way to think about it, or the best analogy that always works for me, is to think about an Oreo. You've got a cookie and then the filling and then another cookie. So the two cookies are the same and the filling in the middle is different. So the part on either end is going to be the same and the part in the middle is going to be different. So for this assignment, there's step-by-step instructions that I'm going to take you through. There's also some notes here in the PDF, so you're going to want to have that ready to look at, and you might want to print it out or just write it down so that you can look at that and the screen at the same time. It's fairly simple. If you just want to write down the letter names. The notes that are not filled in are half notes. The notes that are filled in are quarter notes. So I'm going to open up this assignment and get started. The first thing we're going to do once we get it open is adjust the tempo to 80 by clicking on the number above tempo. All right, so you can see tempo down here, 120. I can either hit the minus to slowly reduce it, or I can select the number and just type in 80, then click confirm. And I'm good with that first direction. Okay, so now click on Add New Track on the left side. Click on Piano and Keyboards. So Add New Track, Piano and Keyboards. All right, and now I'm going to record the notes for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star using the piano and provided notes in that attached PDF. And to start, click on the red circle button. To stop, click on the black square. So I've played this so many times, I have it memorized. I would highly recommend clicking the metronome on. It'll give you 8 counts to start, and then you can start recording. 5, 6, 7, 8. Done, hit the black square, and we're good to go. So we're going to edit this a little bit. You're going to click on the recorded notes and then click on edit and click on quantize and select 1/4. Edit, quantize 1/4. I did a pretty good job of getting it exactly in rhythm. You can see all the notes are snapped to the grid. You can see that this is a little bit long, so click on the adjust end and drag it so that we've got 12 measures like that. And I'm just going to do that one more time to show you. And this time I'm going to make a couple of mistakes and show you how you might fix your mistakes. But this first run, this is exactly what it should look like. Okay, so let's do it one more time. Set my cursor, hit this that button that sets this line back to the beginning. You can see as I record, that square changes to a triangle with the line. That puts your cursor back to the beginning. Click on the piano to open up again and record. Here, this time I'm going to be a little bit more sloppy. Good, so I played all the notes. However, you can see when I recorded it, because I wasn't using a steady tempo, that it's much longer and it's a little bit out. So the first thing I'm going to do is just edit, quantize. That'll fix some of my mistakes. But now I need to edit and edit notes. And you can see that these first two notes are not at the beginning because I kind of paused before I started. So let me just click on both of them and just drag them over. And actually, I probably want to do that with all of these notes because I have a delayed start. So I'm going to click on the rest of these, drag them over. And it looks like they're all at the beginning and I'm good to go. I need to do that with the rest of these notes. Just move them over. There we go. And it looks like these two notes are on top of each other. Let's hear. Yeah. So this individual note needs to be moved up. I still have all of them selected. This individual note needs to be moved over here. Then let's just do this. Let's delete all of these and these, because this thing basically happens twice. Accidentally zoomed in there. Just select all of that, move my cursor right here, and paste. And then this is the A part of the song, so I can select all of these notes and copy that. And I'm just using the keyboard shortcut, so I'm hitting Control-C to copy. And then I set my cursor where I want to paste, and I hit Control-V, and that'll paste those notes, adjust the end, and there we go. So the idea is to get the song as an exact of a steady beat as possible. So we're not looking to just play the right notes, but we're looking to get the notes exactly in tempo and snapped onto the grid. So you want to have the right side of the note lined up with one of the lines on the grid. You want it to sound steady with the metronome. A good way to check that is to listen and watch with the grid and watch up here, and you can hear how all the notes are right with the click of the metronome. This is the part of the assignment that will actually take the longest because there's the largest amount of room for error with this. It's really easy to make mistakes, so you're going to have to probably attempt it a few times to get it correct. Good. And so when you're playing the instrument, you can either click on the notes or you can see there's keyboard shortcuts if you're on your phone. Again, just use the editing feature and do it as many times as you need to get the notes exact. Okay? All right, the rest of the assignment is fairly straightforward and easy. This is going to be a two-part assignment, so to finish this first part, we're just going to add some drums following the ABA form. So we're going to click on the loop browser in the top right, click on the down arrow to open the loop filters, and choose the drum filter. All right. We are going to click on a loop once to hear it and select the drum loop and drag it into the project at the start. So let me find some sick beats to go with my Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Let's use some disco. Why not? Yeah, there we go. All right. Now you'll notice that this loop is not the full length of the song, but actually we're thinking about doing ABA form. So what we want to do, and this is in the directions, we want to click on the end of the loop and adjust it to make sure it is only the first four measures. So two ways to do that. Well, there's actually just one way. There's that circle in the upper right. You click on it, drag, and it should only be two loops. Now we're also going to copy and paste that for the last four measures. So again, we click on it, make sure it's highlighted, Control-C, or you can click on Edit, or you can right-click and you can copy, and then move your cursor right here at the beginning of 9, not 8, at 9, and then right-click again, paste. A little bit off on that for whatever reason. Oh, you know what? My notes are probably still slightly off. Let me just fix a couple of these real quick. No, I don't think actually anything's wrong there. Oh, you know what it is? This just needs to be a little bit longer. That last part was a little short. It can get tricky sometimes, but part of the editing process is just that. Okay, so I've got the same drum loop at the beginning and the end, and now I'm going to put something different in the middle. So choose a different drum loop for measures 5 to 8. Make sure to adjust so that it's 4 measures long. So let's go back to the drum, and I'm going to use a different style for this. Instead of disco, let's use something a little bit more metal. Yeah, all right, click and drag that there. And it should just automatically adjust if you did it right to the correct length. Last part, adjust volume levels and sound. I'm going to turn the drums up a little bit. I'm going to choose, instead of a piano sound, let's choose something a little bit different. Let's use some pitched percussion, and let's use vibraphone. All right, and let's listen. And that is part 1 of the assignment. Next week, we're going to do a few more tracks and loops to add to this, and add a few other things to this ABA form. So it's a 2-part assignment. Good luck with recording the piano part and getting those drums in there. As always, email if you have any questions, and good luck.